What's good, fam? Gaber Dad's back in the house, and I'm sorry I've been gone so long, but I had some things I had to take care of. Long story short, I'm a complicated guy, and just things things went haywire. Okay, all right. Enough said. I'm not gonna go into it anymore. Um, but I'm back and I'm feeling good, and we're gonna do this. I got a great reaction that I wanna do with you. I this thing, I'm not kidding you. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And the only reason, and I know this is old shit, and some of y'all that are Two Bears, One Cave lovers are gonna know this is old shit, but it's not too old. You know, it's only like 2 weeks old, but it's old. But it is the funniest shit I've ever seen. But before we get into that, you know the drill. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, drop a comment in the box. Let me know what you think. I'm not wearing my contacts because it's been a while, and I can't do it. Not tonight. I'm not doing it. Um, okay, here we go. Okay, so
Les, I really
this is Tom translating Bert. Okay, well, this is what they say is like he's like I have to translate you to some people because they just don't understand what you're saying because you're so out of the box and left field all the time. Also, sorry about the orientation. I changed up my orientation because I got this chair. It's not my chair. My son gave it to me because he got a new one. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see how it goes. Really like the ottoman because I could, lay down if I wanted to. But, it is what it is. Um, so this is, this is the funniest shit ever, man. And if you guys don't agree, then you're out of your minds. So check this out.
want to get to that Michael Jackson level though, where I have
And this spirals out of control in a way I've never seen. Like the way Bert takes things and runs with them is his biggest downfall.
a doctor giving me anesthesia.
It's amazing how many people. Because remember the first.
Let me fix that. It's one of his biggest downfalls and one of his biggest strengths, because he's that dumb that he doesn't see himself making the mistake, but at the same time he makes such good points in them. Like he'll be fucking up, but then he'll redeem himself, and like you're like, well, well, yeah, I guess I see what you mean, man. I really do see what you mean, but like you're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're burying yourself. You're just digging a hole, man. Like, but he's an unstoppable force, man. He's the machine.
First time I went in for surgery, and you're like, oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh, it's the fucking best.
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. It's the best sleep they've ever had.
I'm looking for surgeries. I want surgery. I want to be put under.
I gotta get a colonoscopy.
Oh, they put you under for that. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And like you can get one last like ass fucking joke out, and then you like right as they do it, be like, hey, both of you guys don't go in at the same time, like that.
Oh wait, I'm gonna do prison jokes.
Yeah.
Be like, hey.
So yeah, so here it goes. The first thing that happened was he said about the colonoscopy thing was getting put under and like sing a joke about don't go at the same time, and Bert takes this and turns it into something it really didn't need to be. I mean, like just like goes out of control with it. So it's the funniest shit I've ever
Can
seen.
you imagine getting double penetrated in your ass?
Oh, I was thinking in my mouth and ass.
Well, yeah, but what if they were both in your ass?
I think if I went to prison, I'd go full blown.
Double anal?
I'd be like, I just would welcome it. I think it's like taking a charge. It's like once you realize, yeah, and just figure out a way to like it. I'm actually starting to think, like, could you transition? Like I know that it's really complicated. You know, you can't say that homosexuality is a choice or that you're born like that, because both sides of the gay camps are upset with either side.
Wait.
The gay camps. Both sides of the gay camps. I mean, I guess he does have a point. I get it, but it's just the way he says it, man. It's like, dude, shut up.
Wait, you can't
say. So, by the way, this is based off of one conversation I had with one drunk gay dude on a plane.
Source. Okay.
So I said you're born gay to the guy, and He goes, no. And I said, what? And he was like, no. And he said, this is why you can't say that, because if you could find a genetic code to finding out people are gay, then you could get rid of gay people altogether. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. I
Okay.
was pretty fucking hammered. And I said, well, so you're saying it's a choice? And he goes, well, no, I think some people are born gay, obviously. And then some people, it's what is it called? Society versus nature versus nurture.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh.
This is an insane argument from this guy, though.
But it was an insane conversation on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
And I was like, and by the way, I was loving it. I love people who like to take chances in a conversation.
Yeah, sure. That's
Does
more-
not know me at all. And of course, I'm like, but yeah, so that was the conversation we had about would they get rid of the gene?
If we
So that right there is like just out of control, man. The guy, I don't know, like he just takes things and runs with it, man. And I mean, people give him shit, people talk shit about him. And that's one of my favorite things about him. Now this right here, what he does with this is just like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, they do that. And like you just get lost in it, man. It's crazy.
If
we
because
knew what
they were
it
talking
was.
about genetic cleansing is happening in Sweden, I think. I'm in Sweden right now, I think. If you're listening to this, I'm in Oslo.
And you think they're doing genetic cleansing there?
No, yeah. They're getting rid of like people can go in. So okay, hold on. Let me start all over. Don't start googling shit, Nadav. So you get pregnant in Sweden.
Yeah.
By the way, this is gonna kill my Swedish ticket sales. You get Sweden. By the way, I cannot fucking promote Berlin. I'm in Berlin. Like, there's no fucking way I can be like, hey guys, I'm coming to Berlin.
Why?
Come on.
What?
I just,
You can't promote Berlin?
Anyway, you get pregnant, you go into the doctor in Sweden. I'm almost 100% certain this is how that works.
Okay.
The doctor goes, okay, let's take a look at the baby. And he takes blood from the thing. You know how you do like the Down syndrome thing?
Yeah.
And then people abort Down syndrome kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they do that, right?
But they don't or they do especially in like Iceland and like the Netherlands.
Zero.
Like one-
That's what I'm talking about.
one-
You know what I'm talking about now. No, but you know what so argue my part of the point.
That's what I'm talking about. He just loses his mind because he's trying to get this out. He's trying to explain what he's talking about. Tom is like, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what
they
you're
have
talking
zero
about.
Down syndrome kids. Zero. It's because they go in, they go, okay, it doesn't look like this guy's going to be a bigger scientist, so we get rid of him. Okay. We
And-
try again next time.
And you're saying that if
Swedish
they find
doctors.
if they're able to like figure out the gay
Damn it, man, I
gene,
feel, with you, I feel smart as fuck.
that's why we're a great team, man.
God damn it, you realize I was a lunatic.
Do you know how many
people in that room thought I was a fucking lunatic up until he started talking?
Do you know?
No, we thought you were on it the whole time.
God damn it.
Do you know how many times I've been in conversations with you and other people, and you've said something, and I see them go like that, and I go, he's saying, and then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you talking about Joe Rogan?
Yes, he's talking about Joe Rogan. It happens all the time, man. All right, so so that's that, right? And then it spirals into,
I never lived in a world where you could just be a little gay.
okay,
Right?
here we go.
Like when we were kids, you couldn't
No,
be on
no,
the spectrum of
gay.
your sexuality.
Yeah.
Like you just,
Now it's like, oh, sexuality is fluid. Like, it's
yeah. I would definitely wear women's clothes.
You would wear women's clothes.
If you could, yeah, like if I started right now.
You could start now. You're famous. You're successful.
Get on it, man.
You can wear whatever you want, and you're a comedian. You don't have to be like tied to any type of wardrobe. I mean, you don't even wear a shirt.
Then you get queer baiting. If you.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's super complicated.
Oh, that's what they labeled Harry Styles as.
Harry
Yeah.
Styles.
Queer baiting.
Do you find him attractive?
No,
I don't either. I don't really get it, and I wonder if that means that I'm old.
it's part of aging.
Can I tell
Yeah.
you? I think it's because I like fucking Jason Sudeikis.
Oh really?
I think that's.
You think you're attracted to him?
No, I think I pick a
fan.
fucking team. I'm a ride or die.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Jason Sudeikis.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a comic.
Yeah.
Like what? Of
He's-
course, we're
he's
gonna pick him.
Cool.
No, yeah.
He's fucking cool.
He's a talented guy too.
I've never met him.
This guy. I mean, also, I think part of aging is when you hear music and you're like, huh?
Whoa, is that Jason Sudeikis?
Yeah.
He's an interesting dude. He's from like Missouri or something, right?
I don't know.
His dad, he's a funny guy, but he's also a man. You feel like he would throw a punch. Is that the girl?
No, that's Olivia Wilde. That's the X for him.
Here's the thing. I don't want a girl that does her makeup naked in front of a mirror.
Yeah, so then, right here. So most people are going to know about this, but the way he explains it is like, it's so hilarious. And the way everything went down afterwards, it's so amazing. It shows that the world's not dead to comedy.
I got to tell the story. I got to tell you as accurate as possible because I know they're listening. So obviously everyone knows Tom got me my birthday present, which was Hitler's teacup. I got to be honest with you. There's, my brain. I definitely got nervous. So I was like, I don't remember at all receiving it. I don't remember anything. I just remember laughing as hard as I've ever laughed.
For real,
though. I thought it was going to be Winston Churchill's teacup. And the only words I heard was, there's 98% chance the Fuhrer drank from this cup. Well, so you get, obviously, Hollywood is very different than what we do.
Yeah.
And so like Hollywood people get nervous for you and you're like, Pete, my assistant, Pete.
Yeah.
As everyone got nervous, Pete was like, it's the funniest fucking thing. He goes, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he was like, wait, hold on. I don't care what everyone's saying. I just watched it. I was in the lobby. I watched it. It's fucking hilarious. And he's like, funny is funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah. Because that's where my brain is.
But you're also thinking but Los Angeles.
Also there's Kanye can't shut his fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's a real cool time right now.
Kanye can't shut his fucking mouth.
I'm going to be in Berlin this January.
Keep saying that, man.
So you can take it down.
So I'm driving. My little sister Cotty wants a skateboard for her son Teddy. So I have extra skateboards. So I throw it on my electric bike and I start to ride it over. And my electric bike isn't fully charged and it dies by my house in front of a synagogue. So I turn around and as I'm driving back, I'm pedaling this electric bike and now it's going slow as shit because it's electric bike and it's maybe going like 4 miles, 2 miles an hour. I see a Jewish family, Orthodox Jewish family, walking towards me. And I'm like, hey, or I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, they're in the bike lane. And then he kind of steps out of the bike lane. I go, hey, thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, of course. He's like, hey, man, I love you, man. And I was like, oh, thanks.
This is a guy in like traditional,
the curls and the hat.
Yeah.
Like everything. A whole family there. And he's like, I love you, man. I was like, oh, thanks. He goes, no, man, I love what you do. Keep doing what you do. And now I'm kind of passing him. And I go, oh, thanks. We're in front of a synagogue. And he goes, fucking Hitler's teacup was the funniest fucking thing in the world. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, by the way, I didn't even put the two and two together. So I'm like, holy shit.
What a beautiful feeling, dude. Like that the world's not dead to comedy. Like even somebody like that can appreciate the funniness in it. It's not funny that Hitler was a person, dude. It's not. The fact that he got him Hitler's teacup as a gift is freaking hilarious.
So I text you, immediately I text you. I get my bike back to my house. I still have to take the skateboard back. So I get in my car, I get in Leanne's car, I put the skateboard in the back, I start driving the same route. It's the same route to get to my sister's house. I'm in front of the same synagogue. Everyone's going to temple. And another Orthodox Jewish family is crossing the street, but I'm at the light. It's kind of blinking. They're looking to see if they should cross. And the guy looks at me, and I see him look at me, and I kind of nod. And he does I love you, to me. And I went, oh, I gave him a thumbs up, right? I legit went, okay, because I remember thinking I feel like a dork. And then he looks at me and he goes, and walks across the street. What's even crazier is I hung out with my neighbor. My neighbor is from Israel. And
the way he just spirals out of control, man. Like, I could do it this entire episode, man, from start to finish. I really could. I might just do another part of it after this. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do a couple other things too. So, but that's what I wanted to show you guys, man. I hope you guys thought it was funny. If you didn't, let me know. Tell me not to do it again. I really like the Two Bears, One Cave stuff. I don't do it all the time, but when I do it, I really enjoy it. Watch it all the time. It's one of my favorite shows. Love you guys. You guys, have Have a wonderful night. Gamer Dad's out. Peace.